All right, ladies and gentlemen, boom, right there. Caught that fella. Anyway, I just got out of a drive. I was really feeling myself, so you know they had to make sure they try to get you, you know, right, so that you don't feel stuff, so you can stop feeling yourself. Anyway, one thing I figured out just now, it was a long drive. It was like an hour, so I caught many good clips that I'm gonna be sharing with y'all. One being the how they use the flashing lights, right? You can clearly see in the clips that their lights start flashing and then boom, it stops flashing, right? Which means they can control it. Now the question is, what and why do they need the flashing lights for? Which I answered in the last episode. They needed to trigger epilepsy, right? Now why would they want to trigger epilepsy in me? Just little old me walking around on his phone. Think about that for a second. And the reason for that is because person of interest themselves suffered from epilepsy. Yep, I'm saying it on the public forum. Person themselves suffer from epilepsy. And if I suffer from epilepsy, then I can no longer drive, right? That's why all the flashing lights is for. Then I can't drive. I have to take a hiatus of driving. But guess what? I would be thoroughly traumatized. So every time I start driving or even thinking about driving, flashing lights or red, white, and I guess blue, or certain color combinations of cars would trigger me. Then boom, I cannot do anything. And look, they walk outside and they're doing damn noise. And this car is meant to trigger me from the noise, right, that they're doing. So anyway, that's what I figured. And also look at this guy over there, specialty license plate, police license plate, right? Police specialty license plate. He supports the police, or he is an ex-cop or whatever. I figured so. So is that person over there. They moved in and redid that house. It's a nice house. They did a great job. Hands off to them. Anyway, so I would be triggered and I would no longer be able to drive, right? And look at the colors too. Black and tan, right? And he's white, so he has his shirt off. That's another way you can, whatever. So I would no longer be able to drive. Now, what did I figure out today? I've always had my hunches, but today I figured out those specialty license plates, man. Those are private security, private contractors who are doing the bidding of the federal government to stalk and harass and survey, quote unquote, survey. At this point, it's not surveillance because, you know, you're no longer covert and you're just harassing, right? So that's what they're doing, you know. And also, not just private security, but you also have your federal agents who ride in those specialty plates, right? So if you are a J6 defendant, you'll know this for sure. Now here we go again. How many times have I walked here and there's someone, you know, green and whatever. Now if you're a J6 defendant, you'll know all about this harassment that, you know, you're experiencing over here. You'll know all about it. And that's what the specialty license plates are for. I'm running out of things to talk about, so I'm gonna turn around. Right here. Perfect, right? And listen, there's the low noise here, there's noise there, right? White, black. And I guess I caught him before he could hide behind there, right? Because I'm naked, I don't have my hearing protection on. I gotta take a picture of this and that. Ah, dang, he just turned it off. And this, right? So anyway, that's what it is, man. The specialty plates, or they share the specialty plates between the FBI agents and the private contractors. Look, I bet you there's a lightning. Nope, not lightning. That one's school. Over there is USF. right? Specialty plates. So now, as soon as I say that, they're gonna, try to smother me with specialty plates so that I can't tell who's who anymore. Because this is the first time I'm publicly acknowledging that they use the specialty plates as like, okay, this person works for FBI, this person works for, XYZ. And I believe Tampa PD or the sheriff, Hillsborough County Sheriff, their specialty plate that they use are the Buccaneers specialty plates, right? Those are the ones that they use. Now look at them, they're going crazy trying to like really scare me so I can feel things. Man, no, it don't work that way. So that's what it is, And you have the Don't Tread on Me. When I was in Virginia, they would always use the Don't Tread on Me specialty plates. That's how I would know, okay, this person is part of the surveillance team, and so on and so forth. That's it. You look around, you see different specialty plates. Florida Aquarium specialty plate over there, right? And you have the disabled veterans specialty plates as well. Like, it's not that hard to figure out what the heck's going on. But when you do, they sign their NDAs hoping that they won't get sued, or the person, since this is a secret program, or I should say classified, I don't know what the classification is, likely top secret with special container skiff access, with special, with skiff access. That's likely what it is. But anyway, you need special clearance to be part of this program, and you sign NDAs, of course, because you can't talk about it, because if you do, that's treason. I haven't signed any NDAs, and this information that I'm dishing is publicly available. Just connect the dots, and you'll be able to, do whatever. This woman here, she's just she's with Neighborhood Watch. So yeah, you can start picking them out and know who's doing what. And them over there, they're private contractors, all right? Because no FBI agent is gonna sit there and do that crap in the freaking heat. Are you kidding me? I know. They're gonna call one of the contractors and be like, hey, go stand in the heat, what I'm saying, do this for 2-3 minutes as I'm walking by. We'll give you a $100 gift card. So that's what it is. And this person coming down is also Neighborhood Watch. They probably got a ping that I'm out walking during my daily walks and doing the thing. There he goes with his heavyset spouse. I mean, he's also heavyset. I'm not shaming people, but you should really watch what you eat, unless you suffer a heart attack, but that's not my problem. So whatever. Yeah, that's what I wanted to bring you all today, is the specialty license plates that they use in corroboration to their different to their job function, right? There's the Buccaneers license plate, there's the Florida Aquarium license plate. If you're from Orlando, you're gonna have the Orlando Magic license plate. If you're from Miami, those in Miami, they have a lot of the Miami Heat license plates. When I was down there, that's what I noticed. Miami Heat license plates everywhere as they swarmed me. So those are the federal agents, FBI, right? They have their license plates. And as I was turning, dude waited till I turned so you go that way. They have their specialty license plates that they use. And Tampa PD and Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office, they also use different license plates. So yeah, man, that's the Counterterrorism Team 101 rundown.